How's it going, everybody? This is Kinema, and welcome to my Hermitcraft Modsauce Let's Play series. So, I've actually done quite a bit of work off camera, and this really is not my first time recording this. So, opening up my inventory, gave you a little sneak peek of what we'd be working on. So, I've mainly been gathering. I blocked this off. Now that I can fly, I really don't need it. And now that I have night vision, unfortunately, I've been lighting up stuff. So you get stuff like this. And stuff like that. I'll get all this XP while I'm down here. It's quite a lot. So, yeah, and actually I got 20 levels. I don't think I have the next upgrade, but you probably don't know what I'm talking about because I don't know if I did it in the last episode. So I was flying around. I don't remember which chest. I made a bunch of chests. So I kind of getting a little ahead of myself because I've actually recorded this already. Didn't like the way it came out. So, needless to say, I'm recording it again, and unfortunately, I have made quite a bit of progress. So, not really building, mainly just gathering supplies, which is pretty weak anyway. I mean, it's not really the best thing to show. People do want to see it; they should know. But when I was flying around, I found tons of dark iron. So I went ahead and got the armor, and I made the sword. Sword you can power up. I went ahead and made a what is this? Capacitor bank. So that way it could start filling up with energy too from this, and have plenty of power to run. So I'm probably going to not put any more fish in there and let it build up because ooh, this is getting full. There we go. I may just fly up somewhere real high and dump all these leather boots off. Made this so I could charge up my sword. And it's nice. It actually has some nice bonus effects. Endermen can't teleport when hitting them with it, so it's pretty cool. Don't want to go down there just yet. So there's a couple things that I'd like to talk about. Let me get rid of this stuff. Okay, so as you can see, I really want to start working on my base as far as actually making a legit base, not just a hole in the ground with a bunch of machines. That's a good way to start out, but it's not kind of what Minecraft's all about. I guess you can play Minecraft any way you want, but I like building. So I think this is a good start, but like I said, or like you probably saw, tons of chests. Got all this full of stuff, all those full, all those full. Just got tons of chests. It's just filled up with a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, flying around, I did find a mesa biome. It's very small and around the coast, so, but you can see a lot of the stuff. Look at all the ore that I mined. I mined so much stuff. A lot of these pre-made bars are things I already found. I believe maybe in the last episode, I did die, and so I lost everything. So I went ahead and remade all my tools, as you can see. I put silky on my hammer. There's good things and bad things about that. Oh, I guess I don't need. Good things and bad things because now I'm getting tons of stone, as you saw on some of these chests, and not enough cobblestone to repair. Because what I was doing the condensed cobblestone. That way it repairs a lot faster. Um, so yeah, so basically I wanted to get started with my base, and I got to figure out what exactly I want to do for that. I'm pretty unhappy with a lot of the, I mean, some of the land formations look cool. I just don't want to build on them. So I'm trying to figure out exactly where I want my base, but let's, I'm going to go over to a spot. It's not going to make a whole lot of sense until I get back to my base, but applied Energistics is pretty different, but also similar to the way that it used to be. This is applied Energistics too, and things are completely different. I was looking at it and I was like, okay, well, where do I get started? You know, and it was tough. So the first thing you want to do is actually make a meteorite compass, because there's multiple things you can find. You can find Sordus quartz, you can find charged Sordus quartz, and you can find not iron. I don't know why I pointed to that. Skystone. So to find Skystone, you need this meteorite compass, which is just the charged Sordus quartz and iron. So, and it basically will just take you to a meteorite. Now, the one thing I didn't know, as I was trying to find them, and I kept going to places, and I thought maybe something was bugged. Actually, this is a perfect example. I haven't obviously been here. So if you hit F9, it takes you to the chunk view. This, I kept finding these areas and kept digging down and not finding anything. But what this meteorite compass does, it takes you to the chunk that actually has part of the Skystone in it. So you can see there's this chunk, this one, and this one. So probably want to try to dig down in the middle of this area. So let's hit F9 again. Okay. So if we come down here, yeah, we're probably going to get jumped by a spider. Yep. Oh. And where was that again? Okay. There we go. Oh, I also made this bag. It does have the collectors and the feeding, so I don't really have to worry about feeding myself. And it will also pick up, or if I don't pick it up in my inventory first. Finally got an ender pearl found in a chest that I was flying around checking out. And so yeah. So basically, dig down. I guess I don't need to make a perfect hole. Just need to find the Skystone. So this seemed to be, since it was in all 4 chunks, this seemed to be a pretty good place to dig. I've dug down multiple times and completely missed it and had to create a whole nother hole for it. And this I'm going down pretty far, so I don't know. Thing's still spinning out of control. Not liking the fact I'm this far down and I haven't seen it yet. Okay. Sorry. See ore and I just have to get it. Okay, so I'm pretty far down. I haven't seen it. Okay, well, I could never find the skystone at that one spot, but this spot did have a meteor sitting on top of it. You can see that's where the grass is up. It was sitting on top. There's a little bit more skystone here. That's why I figured I'd just go ahead and record it. I'm sure there will be a time where I get one on camera, and but I guess right now it's not the time. So yeah, so from my understanding, I thought this thing was supposed to stop spinning as soon as you get all of the skystone. Okay. Yep. So it must have. Nope. There must be a piece within that chunk somewhere. So anyway, you got the skystone. I'll show you back at the base what the main reason I was trying to find one was. And the middle of the skystone, the middle of the meteorite, it has a skystone chest. I already got it from that one. I've actually already found it from 5 or 6 of them. Some of those was on camera, just not part of the video that didn't turn out too well. So almost back here. And you'll see I actually got quite a bit of skystone. Of course I picked lead. Trying to find that one area. Basically filled up my chest. kind of stinks. So anyway, I got this chest here. I mean, I didn't want to show it before, but this is all of my skystone. And the chest has these presses in them. And those will become important in a little bit. Let me empty out some of this stuff. Did get quite a bit more Certus quartz, so that's good at least. Trying to just put all my ores in there. Do this real quick. Okay, and there's not much stuff left. Let's tile. Should have probably did a cut and did that off not show you all the boring stuff. Okay. So there's a couple things. Now that we used our compass, we got our skystone, we got our press. I got this dust by putting the Certus quartz in my mill down there. I actually put just the blocks. The Certus quartz does, when you break it, you don't get the dust anymore. So kind of have to do that. There's a pretty cool thing you can do with the dust, and I've already done it a little bit, and I'm only going to do one just to kind of show you. So you can add the dust and the sand and make 2 Certus quartz seeds. Now the seeds actually can be dropped directly in the water, and that kind of grows your own Certus quartz. So if we look down here, let's go ahead and pick these up. These are at 2%. And you can see it does reassure you on that the items won't despawn. So I'm actually going to throw all of those, and I'll throw those in there too. So it takes a really long time, an extremely long time for those to grow, and there is a way to speed it up. So let's get on to basic. So the very first thing you want to start off with, and let me find it here. This vibration chamber. So this is how you can get fuel. I am very curious on. So you need this to start out with it. There's no recipe for this, but it does kind of tell you. Drop one charged Certus quartz, nether quartz, and a red dust in water to make it. And so we need some charged. I need to put probably fortune on this pick. I wonder if that would actually help that. So we got 15 charged, and I think I picked up some, even though I haven't been to the nether yet. That's regular quartz, so I'll take that. Even though I haven't been to the nether yet, I have actually got quite a bit of quartz somewhere out of several chests. Somewhere. This is why I want a figures. Last chest we looked in. And we also need some redstone. Here's zombies, creatures, and spiders, and where's my redstone? Go ahead and just grab that. So we come back down here and do one of these puddles of water I already have set up. We can just, let's do 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you'll see that went ahead and formed and made these flux crystals. Surprised my bag doesn't pick those up. So where was that? So one thing I am very curious with this, and before I make that, I want to make one of these energy cells, which just takes the Certus quartz, this dust, which can pulverize in a grindstone. So let's see if we can actually get it from. Let's try one of those. Ouch, and we need how many? 4? And quartz glass. A lot to make that. Let's go ahead and drop that in there. And we can actually set this on furnace mode. Okay. That was for something else. X4, and we needed that, and what else? Standard. surface quartz, which we have right here. If anyone out there is also playing this mod pack, let me know if you're able to shift click, if that's something that is disabled, not in the mod. I don't know. And I think I just did that wrong. Yeah. Okay. We got this energy cell. So I'm actually curious if this will hook up to that. Doesn't look like it. And while we're at it, let's go ahead. You can break that with a pickaxe, but let's go ahead and only 4. Wait, what? Oh. I think if we do this, it makes this wrench. And then we can pick this stuff up. You can break it, but if you have the wrench, it will keep the power. Put it right there. Okay, so we want to make this, since it won't hook up to that power, we want to make this vibration chamber, which we'll need another piece of quartz glass. Let's get 4 more pieces of glass. We got 7 there. Okay, where's the vibration chamber? 4 iron and crystal we got. So where's my iron? It's only 4. I'm gonna have to actually go through and start processing this stuff. I was trying to hold off to do too much until I get a final setup in my actual base, but no, I need to stop trying the shift click on that. Okay, got this, and that was 2 cobble. Oh, there was cobble. And I know I actually have some furnaces. I could have grabbed just one of those, actually, but okay, so we got this. And let's go ahead and grab some coal. I'll go ahead and grab a bunch. So you should be able to set this right next to it. You can also use some ME cable, because there's all types of cable. We want the, not the cover, the glass. Where's just the standard glass cable? Right here, which is just looks like we have to make quartz fiber. Quartz fiber and then 2 of those, it looks like. But we put that right next to it. And drop some coal in there. It should start burning this, making AE power. If we pick this up, Okay, you can see stored power on it. It's only at 0.66%. It's got stored power 1325 AE. So that works. So what makes this different than your old AE system is before you could do like storage and everything else, you really needed an ME controller and other stuff. You can have up to 8 things attached to your ME system without it needing a controller. So the other thing we'll want to make is this inscriber. So we need some sticky pistons, iron, and that we should have. I can't remember if I actually grabbed some sticky pistons. Yeah, I actually got perfect. Gonna need more iron. Where was it? Okay, so it's just that. That's pretty simple. So. Okay, and we got this. Now, I don't know if we can put this right beside. We'll see if that works without power. So what you can do is you can take these presses, and I'm just going to throw these in the chest below. Actually, you know what? I'll just keep one of these. These are the Skystone chests. I'll just keep one of these next to it. And let me grab some gold as well. And okay, I got redstone. So you used to have to set up an assembly table, and this is done a little bit differently. To make, let's say we wanted to make just a standard chest, an ME chest, and we need quite a bit of stuff to it, but we need, for all of this stuff, we need these logic. So in an inscriber, you can get the silicone, the logic circuit, and that reminds me, I need silicone. So I had in one of these, right here, that's good. So instead of actually needing to set up an assembly table and everything, now I'm pretty sure this uses quite a bit of power. You can sit there and take your patterns. So we want to make I wonder if you could. I wonder if we could make drives. I don't know. They use the chest. I don't know. I'll be curious. I'm going to make just one single chest for right now. So we need to make this stuff, but we need to make some of these. So we need a printed circuit, logic circuit, and printed silicone. So you can take this, take the silicone press, drop a piece of silicone in there, and it will start working. And it will get you your printed silicone. And actually, we're probably going to need a couple of these. Next, we're going to need to make the logic. So drop that in there. I may have to kind of continue this. I may do a cut because I'm sure the video is getting pretty long. But that's how you make these. And once I finish this, I may do a cut, and then once I have the table built, and I apologize about my Skype seems to be going off. I need to, I guess I shouldn't have made 4. So then now that you got these 2 parts, you can just go ahead and drop in your silicon and your logic. And that should you can actually see it. That's pretty cool. Oh, that's gonna get annoying. Well, it's got quite a bit stored. Okay, obviously I'm doing something wrong, so let me do a cut, figure out what it is, and then I'll be right back. Okay, well, this episode's actually running pretty long. Didn't get to nowhere near what I wanted to. I probably should have did a few more cuts, but got this running. I figured out what I was doing wrong there. You have to take that and then put a drop piece of redstone in it, and it will make it. So you basically have to do that. Now, instead of coming up or using a assembly table like you used to have to, if we come back up here, I'm just going to make a basic ME drive. So let's drop that in there. I think it was that, and then redstone. That's for that piece. We need the glass. I may need to look at this again. I don't know. Yeah. So now we just got our 1K storage, and I already have my ME chest there. So we should be able to hook this up. I don't know. Yeah, so it should get power from there. I did make some glass cable, so I could have ran it, but that should be good. So I shouldn't have put it right there. Actually, where's my wrench? Let's drop it there. Cable underneath it. And so you put it down there, this will light up. Now you can click on it, and there's your storage. So I don't want to end search. That way I can hit E to get out of it. Okay, so these things basically they only hold 63 items or types of items, and then it's a very low storage. So it's not the best storage system. I would like to get into some of these greater 4K, 64K. I may not have the stuff for that. I basically used a lot of my charge cords from this. I'm definitely gonna have to go mining for more. But yeah, so that's the start of AE. I figured this was going to be a multi-part episode. I just thought I'd have a lot more done in this episode for running over 30 minutes. But now that we got this going, we got that working with the inscriber, and we got the start of an AE system. We can just throw all these extra parts in here. And we can make more. Now, I don't have a crafting table down here. But yeah, I think that's going to do it. I think what I'm going to do is try to make more more storage and more drives and everything, and then figure out something for the next episode. But this has been Kinema, and I will talk to y'all later.